Feuding with me right about now, Legacy City. What's up? What's up? What's good? Erigga was popping, man.
Bro, just
Man,
chilling.
it's great to have you. Congratulations on the new album,
Thank you very much, my brother.
man. And that is a very bodacious title for an album, from you. The GOAT, meaning the greatest of all time. And I want to ask you straight up first and foremost, do you really think you're the greatest of all time,
I didn't even
when it
I
comes
di-
to, rap music from Nigeria?
when the album came out, I've given anybody that come out to complain that Erigga is not. I've been
Hmm.
making bold statements since 2010 and okay, come here.
Yeah, yeah. I want you to use this one and say yes. Okay, yes. Okay, so talk to me. Talk to me.
I've been saying this since 2010 and nobody has come and have a problem with it.
Hmm.
I've been proving it. I even said the goat when the goat to my goats, your goats know a goat. I've been saying it, so you're supposed to know since for nobody to talk. Now it's very good.
Man. Okay. 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 Because for me, I know a lot of people will be like, okay, wow. Like, to really say that bodaciously, but you just also prove it, by saying I've been saying it for years and nobody has been able to come to me and say it is not what it is, what you're saying it is. So, I feel you on that one though. But then, away from that, back to it, how does it feel? What is the reception like for starters, for the new album? What's
The
that
new album.
reception? Exactly.
Going crazy.
Okay. Okay.
Numbers doing very well. People are appreciating it. I think like more is not, I'm not even about the numbers and the shots. I'm about the hearts I'm getting into. Like telling them that this is what it is because tomorrow history will remember. Like okay, I want to know what happened from 2010 to 2025. There's actually an artist that documented these times for you. Just have to like go in and grab bites.
Okay. So it's beyond the numbers for you.
It's beyond the numbers for me because numbers is not new to me. Like before the old numbers started changing, numbers is just numbers, but we are the arts.
I feel you. I feel you more than that. But then, like, we still have to say big ups because your album and Odumodu Black, album, they are the two biggest albums in the country right now. And I saw, how he came out to say, big ups to you, to congratulate you on that project. And, we had this conversation behind the microphone a little while ago, where I said it's beautiful to see the unity, for Nigerian hip hop right now. And you seeing that, how does that make you feel?
Make me feel nice because it feels like the only time when they hear Nigerian rap now when we say two artists they insult themselves because we no call them saying that this they also insult themselves making like try when they see one artist they try bring the other artist down they try to tell you like hey boys just beef it's not to make the market sell and all that but when you look things like that ask yourself how many of them play out very well. Biggie, Tupac, and over like how many years now? Like 2 years straight, that'll be 3 years straight. Will they lose rappers every day for Yankee? And you won't try push that culture. Come Nigeria when we say you and I know the way the city be.
Word.
So I don't really put myself in that box because I know that if I feel not be me, but the kind of fans when I get, I know I don't go like me. We enter that kind P. What I feel like now, I just to celebrate the movement because now it's united. We don't need to go against each other just to feed the machine because at the end of the day, now me and you go see when the label don't drop you, call the observe each other whether you
For
mean
street.
whether you mean now. But the people like when but at the pain me say most times the conversation when you reach hip hop and rap they always be this. Why not they be this rapper they sell out this? Why this guy they sell out this? Whose whip is bigger? Whose chain is better? Who's you get like those same things when the Afrobeat conversations they go about should be the
About.
same thing is happening in hip hop. But at the end of the day, it's only when the rappers come and fight themselves, everybody. So me and Odumodu there, to me, I feel like it's amazing to me because 2022 for the Lost Boy project,
Yeah.
people say, Erigga turn on my capacity, that kind of piece. So being there, it's like, I'm very happy, like, okay, fine, at least I did this man journey and this man did my journey
as
and
well.
the journey was up, whether you take stairs or you take elevator, now up, now we want just me, different determination, the destination now upstairs.
Man, I feel you. I feel you. Let's dig into the music a little bit from the album before we tap into other things. The song we just played a while ago, you said something very interesting. That's "Sacrifice" off the new album.
Sacrifice, exactly.
And you said it's the pain that we go through as creators that we used to channel, what it is that we put back into the music.
Yes, no.
So I want to ask you, what would you say is one of the biggest pains that you've actually really experienced as concerning life, one, and then the music industry that you've channeled into the music?
Acceptance
Mm,
is one of them. Like, I've been telling you I'm him.
mm,
You're not listening
mm,
because maybe it wasn't push your button. I've been telling you I'm him for how long? I've been telling you I'm him.
mm.
I have to call myself the GOAT. Where you cannot hide. I did the mountain, I did see everything, you they see me. So your hometown don't really they see you because one thing I know, now later I begin find out say you know feel really they great for your hometown.
Interesting.
Yeah, they see you when you know they great normally. So for them to accept the fact say you did great, no problem because they know you too well. So now I have to leave that small seat. Not for the end of Gucci belt to understand. I say, come on for that seat, come on for that. I have to go to another city again. Like I they blow for Warri, they blow for Benin, they blow separately before I come blow. So it's so many blows.
Wow. So
So
you
out of all those pain, we still there here. They show you, they share the story, and we still they show our people love because we still go back home, we do shows, but it is what it is. And the industry, I don't tell that many times. I don't want to this industry. Like I'm not come industry. I just be that worry boy and believe saying if you using music come off for streets and don't be just what do be the lifestyle. If you actually make good, because there's a young kid out there looking
Yeah.
at my life and
Yeah.
he wants to know what's the way forward and this is how close he can get to greatness.
word, and he's looking up, to what it is that you're doing and saying, if you can do it, I can do it. If Erigga can, be this great, it means I can achieve greatness for myself as well, and that is
Exactly.
huge. That is big, man. Let's go, listen to Gucci Belt, and then when I
Okay.
come back, I still got more questions for you.
Alright,
Still.
no
town, make you explore. And in between, you also said something on that record, which I want to tap into.
Yeah.
But before we tap into that, let me retrace back to something you said a while ago, real quick, where you said,
Okay.
if you stay in your town because the people saw you while you were not great, it will be hard for them, to really get to see everything that you're putting in,
They can't see
and
your
then the
greatness,
elevation.
actually. Yeah.
You
You
know,
can't be great around them.
so like when Jesus said that a prophet is without honor in his own land.
You see, huh?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But then let's tap back into, let's dig in a little bit. Would you say away from the people as well? Would you say the industry, from when it comes to talents from the South, and we know the immensity of talents that are in the South.
Yeah.
I saw something recently. Big shout out to, my brother Adeayo Adebi of Pulse. He went to the East to, spotlight the talents that they have right there in collaboration with Spotify. I can't wait for that project to really get to drop. Would you say that the industry is doing enough to project and spotlight the immensity of the talent that we have in the South as a place? And we say the government from the South as well are actually also putting in the right structure to help the talent grow right there in the South.
That's a very, very, very nice question. The question is, the answer should be like, what are the infrastructures to move this needle? It's not just, oh, we have talents in the South. Like, the reason I'm here is because we don't have enough press. So I have to come to Lagos. I feel like it has to be with developing the artists first before putting those infrastructures in place. I feel like it's something that we all should put our hands
Together.
Like, all of us have left the South and it's doing well. I think it's something we should just put together and say, okay, how can we create this facility that can facilitate this dream? Because it's not just a one-man thing.
Word.
Yeah, it's not just the government thing. It takes everybody. This industry you're talking about in Lagos wasn't built yesterday.
True that. Fact.
I've been grinding in Lagos industry since the longest. Let's say 2008. I've been coming to Lagos to like know what's up, and it wasn't stagnant. It's been moving. So we still need to put that time. So I feel like giving them this little like, what can we do, is making it look like it's not a long shot. It's a very long shot. So unless we're ready to do the work, we shouldn't even attempt.
But we say the government is doing enough.
The government is not
right
doing
there.
anything. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. And,
They are trying their best to do something.
yeah.
But now still person inside no go still do the thing. Because the person that they give not even get idea of how the thing even be or how they work.
I feel you.
You understand?
I feel
So
you.
it's just
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe like a money taking venture, and they're looking like, but what they try to talk now, be say, I say that to say this. Growing up, we don't see any musician when we say, I feel look up to for the South when do am. But today, picking when they grow up out there now, no say Erigga do am.
Word.
You understand?
Word.
And they go follow Erigga steps, and they go still reach where we did with time.
Man, I feel you on that one. That one thing I always love about your music is how, the things that you say in real life, we hear it in your music as well.
Because my music is real life.
For real, like you're one of those really authentic people who don't just coin up stuff and conjure stuff. You speak to things that you say in real life, the things that we see you also do in real life, and that's one thing that I love. Also about your rap music, it's relative, it's authentic. It's real. But talking about what you say in your music, in Gucci Belt, you said if rap no work, 1 o'clock I dare your hood. What does that mean? Let's break that down a little bit. What does that mean?
I feel like it's like when they ask Kanye, like, what you gonna do if you don't have the Grammys? And he was like, I guess we'll never know because he got it. So you want to know what will happen?
Is it?
I guess we'll never know
You would
because I blow up.
Man, but we're also talking about that, say, if rap
that
no
1
work.
o'clock, now dangerous hour. That time say with the waka normally, the final time we two want to do because a night waka and with the column. So you maybe 1 o'clock I go do the area without my night waka again, and it not go make sense. So I don't already know myself because a lot of people want of us to do those P, they're not there around right now. Either they locked up or they don't go. So I already know saying that the only option when I get be that. So I need to just look for a way. So music has to work.
It has to work.
That's why I've been. That's my fire because I can go back home. City when their mouth not good. I want to explain. area don't target the time when you take come off for wood, so boy, they go like 3 years, got up with that Lagos, so you never send any take off. So you have to like just know where you're coming from because that's my push. I don't want to go back.
Hmm.
I don't want to go back.
Man. Uh, was there any point in time that you felt like rap wasn't gonna work for you? Was there any point that you actually thought about that?
I think if there's a point in time that that kind of knowledge came into my head, I think you would have been hearing some R&B songs from me, or maybe some piano, or I did sing, I did dance, but it never occurred to me because it was my story.
Hmm.
I can see my back end.
Hmm.
I see that people connect to it. I go to these shows.
Hmm.
I go to remote areas where internet not even they safe, and these people they sing your catalog from starting to finish. These not kids when we say they're not even there when you drop this record, and they eat them. Meaning someone is telling someone, and the message is so.
It's passing,
That
you know.
alone, to me, is like I've won already. I've won. But at the end of the day, I can't quit because there are so many people like they want it. Do you know how I was bullied on this album? Like I told
On
you I was
this
supposed to drop,
particular
yeah, I was
album?
supposed to drop it on March 30th last year, my birthday, and I told them I'll drop around 9, and they were like, they've been on my section. So I know if you go Twitter without being harassed. I go Snapchat, I'm harassed. Facebook, harassed. Even inside my house, they'd ask me,
When the album they drop now.
when the album I'm like, ah! Like, you understand? I know that I still have to process these, and so I'm glad the album is out now.
Man, I feel you, and I feel like that level of people relating with your message and your music, is one of the reasons why you kept on keeping it authentic. And I gotta say, big ups to you because you're
You
also
can't fake
making
it for long. That's the thing. Like
Right.
if you say that real rhyme when you tell them when it was 2012, those your syllables, those your back.
Yeah.
The beats they change, the time they change, the audience they change. Because that audience when you get 2012 now, that guy now feel all serious with his family, get 3 children. They pay, get hours to spend for streaming platforms anymore. He's busy. So no be that your complexity of your rhymes now one the year. The reason why they say the year Erigga now say that it relates
with everything
with
that you're
everything
saying.
when they talk, because why they remember how they say remember Ram. It be like your old friend that year when consider. So when the new ones they come in, they see they get them from where they did because now real life.
I feel you. But let's go play another song right now. It's always a delight to listen to your music, by the way. Let's go listen to this one, and then we'll come back, still to more questions that I got for you, on this brand new album, yo. Let's go. you unique. And I gotta say big ups to that. Not so many people are real with the things that they do, but let's get into the real conversation that you said, because this is real talk that we have to have. You said
Yes,
in
now.
that record, see friendship we supposed die, you go to give and breath. And I feel that's crazy deep. If you
I feel like
ask
people
me.
don't appreciate their peace of mind. Like
Huh.
certain things should just go. Like why you just at the end of the day it's your fault. Now you can't even post on your WhatsApp because the bills come immediately. Like boom. I'm like today when I was coming to the radio.
Yeah,
Someone I haven't spoke to for a very long time
yeah.
just wrote me and told me like papa. I'm like we're not even that cool. Now because I posted on my WhatsApp.
Now
And
I
that's why
make
you're
you-
here. So I only make sense to you when you need some. So if that's it, then no need. If I agree for that one,
Yeah.
I don't blow breath into ram.
Into
And
Ambida.
human beings, when they no say a day for a year, they no go live until finish.
Word.
So I need to pick my peace of mind first, because you get where you go reach now. Money no favor by the peace of mind. It's just something that you have to attain in other ways, and you get.
You're psychic, because I was about to ask you, at what point do you feel like you let maybe a friendship, you let it die, you leave and breathe life into them, you just let it die and say, this is the kind of friendship that should die, and then you just give a very clear example of one right there.
No, funny enough, Seth, for you to like attain certain level of greatness, you have to like off the old you. Because that old you, now they attached to these things when they try to run from. The friendship that doesn't work, the relationship when not get ahead, when it's not only when money day, they
Now
make
they
sense, when
holler.
money no day, no make sense. All those things, then you need to let them go. When you don't go finish, the new shining you now, they looking like, you're not used to being free, because I tell people everywhere I go, your no plenty past your yes. But we keep using yes because it makes us a good person when
Exactly.
we say yes, yes, yes. But yes comes with commitment. Now the commitment now is because you said yes, you have a lot to do.
Yeah.
If you promise people, I say, Alpha, if you have more like 100K dollars, you say yes. Now bond we don't establish already.
Right there.
I go draw you for that money and you must give me because you said yes.
Yes.
Now agreement.
Word.
And your yes not plenty because you don't get more to give, because at the end of the day you keep giving and giving. At the time you have to say no because you don't want to be a bad person, you don't want to use the word no, but God give us many no and few yes. People don't know when they go use their yes finish. Some people don't use yes finish for your side, but you never know say now no remain.
but tapping into that thought that you shared, that sometimes you have to remove certain things that hold you away from your life.
Yeah.
Let's relate that, and we're coming at that from money and peace. Let's relate it back to sacrifice, when you said, you talked about the void. The way you said it. You said,
Go the
you talk about
next
how
story, no be you
everybody,
make me do that.
you spoke about how everybody has a void to fill.
Yes.
So if you remove the old people that you have in your life, it creates a void, right?
Yeah.
How do you then fill that void, for you?
You have to feel it yourself. You have to love yourself more. You have to tell yourself yes more. And because you give everybody the yes and tell yourself the no, because if I say yes to you and I'm going to give you like 100K and that's the last money I have, I've told myself no automatically. And the day you come and not give you go resent me, because why? I did give you before and no one give you again, but you never know where I take from give you. So when I say like the everybody get their void to feed, it's two different topic entirely. Like it's still me telling me like I'm putting these old issues, my personal issues, and toward the end I'm like, yo bro, the world will always give you back. Like not be you, like nobody get time for your sad stories. Like leave this thing, you understand?
I feel you.
So you have to tell yourself that okay, since nobody wants to hear this, I have to like look for a way to like put this out there.
Let me ask you though, like talking about your own personal void, what's that one void that you feel you would love to fill in your music career?
Void. Let's take it from me. When you say music, I feel like have you still your mom when they live on the streets now? So why we need to talk about this? You can the street now bring the music. You can't take them out.
I feel you, right? But I want to know, because I'm pretty sure like we're talking about voice, and then your fans are like, okay, so for you, what's that void that you? Because I like the fact that you said, for me, as long as the music
Make I tell you
resonates with the
sacrifice.
people, I've won. For you,
Make I tell you sacrifice, so you go understand where that void comes from.
hit me.
Used to be a time where you go and hang out with your guys and say you believe so all of them go make them together, all of them go buy Rolls Royce and buy houses
Mm.
and everything,
Mm.
and you started putting so much work into you, and you've gone like you don't reach one certain level,
Mm.
right?
I feel you.
Now you still want that companionship. You still want to go meet your guys like side B, side B, side B, but they don't see you the same way.
Mm.
So it costs me a lot to enjoy what you go enjoy free of charge.
Mm.
Because when I no get, then they ask me. But right now, if I no get enough, you go.
Mm.
At the same time, if people say I still come, but now me they overthink am. But every time when I go, it always they be like that. So of which I really want to deal with my guys and enjoy this people. But at the end of the day, now money don't spoil this friendship and everything. So I don't want you to see me for what I am,
Mm.
but see me for who I am.
Mm.
But right now, everybody's seeing you for what you are. You are Erigga. You are the GOAT. You got it. Paperboy. New money.
Mm.
So friendship now is like crazy. Like
So would you say that that's the
so
void?
that void.
That's
Yeah,
the void for
yeah.
you.
That's the void.
Finding that genuine friendship, people who see you for who you are, and not everything that you've achieved as Erigga and what you are, and you feel like that's the void that you need to fill, as a person.
I think I'm feeling it now with more love because I feel like the way human being brain they work, if you see like 100 comments of love and just one small hit when they inside you go respond to that one, I feel like they take your energy and they concentrate too much on that energy when they ignore the love when they there. So it's just us being greedy. So if I dey tell myself, say okay, that void I really want to feel, I'm inside. They tell God, say if you not carry me, call yeah. You understand?
I feel.
So what I do beside I feel am with positive thoughts. I dey feel am up on my work. Anytime I dey feel like that, I go to the studio. I write about feeling like that. That way I know they lose.
Okay, I feel you. And for me, I just also, grasp something,
Okay.
really deep right there. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people, are like, okay, I tap into that for real. Let's go play Jumbo, and of course, we'll come back for the final round of this
Oh, yeah,
conversation. there with Jumbo of the Gold album. Of course, 13 solid tracks out everywhere right now. That's one of the biggest projects in the country. All around Africa, the conversation is flowing. You go on social media, and of course, Erigga is the conversation. The GOAT is the conversation right now. It is, right in the building with me.
Must be known.
You know what I mean? The greatest of all time. And, talking about that album, why did you choose 13 songs, for the album?
The album is actually a statement. I never give an album. A statement I tell you now just like this.
So this is not the album.
A statement. The greatest of all time. A statement for waiting what happen.
For what is to come.
Yes, now.
And that leads me to the next question that I have for you. Now that you've dropped the album and we're getting into the momentum of 2025 properly,
Okay.
what are the major chess moves, coming from Erigga for the year 2025?
I think it's just me being closer to the fans no matter where you are at. So the response now is for me to show them.
Okay.
Don't worry, plans day. We'll tour everywhere.
So when you say you're also going to be touring, are we going to be having a situation where you're going to go, to different states in Nigeria, touring Africa, and of course also getting out of the continent? Because here's the thing: there's a huge population of people, outside of the shores of Nigeria that definitely rock with you. You get them in. So are you going to be giving them, that chance to, get to see you, experience you live on stage, get out of the UK, go to America, Canada?
The goats, they come. Now for you. The goats, they climb, they come everywhere. Don't worry yourself. Everywhere. Everywhere in the year this sounds, the goat go reach there.
Okay.
And the goat need to come alone. The goat they come with the full squad of goats too. You get me? So live productions, it's gonna be more productions. It's gonna be more of me being a performing artist this year because my catalog is crazy.
Word. Fact.
Catalog is, and I feel like I've not given them enough. Some of them never come close, can't see how this energy be for stage because there are different phases of you being an artist. There's the recording phase.
Word.
There's the performance stage.
Word.
And there's that how you look outside kind of stage. Yeah. But so I feel like they don't only test the recordings, they've not actually test the performance
as well.
That's a different experience entirely. What if you say the earphone goats go different from what you go? Yeah, when they begin perform goats for you now. So now music.
Let's go. And you're always having this huge concerts in Delta State,
Benin too.
Benin as well. The South. You have like this sold out. Sometimes when you see the crowd, you're like, okay, what is happening here? Like, filling up like spaces, our stadia spaces, totally sold out. Is Lagos going to be one of the places where we're going to experience Erigga live in concert this year?
I must get on. I must touch you now. I'm gonna touch everybody. I'm gonna touch that too. When I bring a call, I'm gonna touch everybody. Of course, I'm gonna do that. Like Lagos gives me a lot of numbers, so much numbers. I love my Lagos audience, and my Lagos fans.
Yes, sir.
So if I don't give them, it makes sense now. So we'll deal with them. We'll give them I will invite you. You come. So
I gotta be right there.
You need to come.
I cannot miss it for anything.
When I get the right information, so now I feel they tell the right information that I really be.
Fact. Man, time is not a friend. I got like 1 billion plus one questions that I want to try at you, but let's cap it up with this.
Okay.
The GOAT album is out. What are you telling everybody, concerning this album?
The GOAT must be known. From now to the end of the world, from here to the end of the world, the GOAT must be known. A statement. So this album, na statement. Say people when they come, I they show them say they feel reach this place when I did now. So I'd up set leg for the door. This GOAT album actually set leg for the door of the industry may not close. So my brothers if he pass center because I feel like we have so many talents in the South that is being slept on because music is being corrected by what they see around them, which is Lagos now. It's just what's here, and people are not getting. Like if you try your best, walk around Nigeria, maybe see how many Eriggas just did their district, just they look up for me to break that ceiling so that everybody feel boss
can
out.
Follow it,
That's what the GOAT is about. The GOAT is about telling you that you can actually do this. Don't change who you are. Be authentic because authentic is what can get you through. Times will change.
What?
Trends will code. hot is gonna be cold, trend is going to go off.
Word.
What keeps you going is your authenticity. You're still living, you're still breathing. When trend go, you not go now.
Fact.
Understand? So you just got to now wait till the album just got to tell you, and so they tap into them.
Man.
So it's more of lyricism, storytelling, vibe, message, positivity. You know, putting you in different kind of mood. Like till now, they don't even know their best song because when they feel this way, they wake up on morning, they don't feel around 9. They don't wake up again. Oh no, I think it's Gucci Belt. Like no, I have to make sacrifices. Nah, we don't say yeah that kind of, but that kind of album. I get you should die trying. Now you get to last.
Yeah. You see, I was listening to the album, in my car from start to finish, driving to work, and in my head, I'm like, wow, like every single song hits you in a huge way, man. And I gotta say, big
die trying level now. Give so like from starting to finish, now big.
Man, big ups to you, bro. Big ups to you. Congratulations one more time, on this album. Everything that you said in that album is food for the soul for every single person, on
for
this.
The art,
for the heart,
charts.
The spirit, not okay. I caught that. I caught that one. It's for the heart, not for the charts.
Not for the charts.
Even though it's killing the charts, it's topping the charts, but it's because not for the chart. It's for the heart.
They go the charts.
True.
So you need to get them from the heart. Then you get to the charts.
Man. Big ups, congratulations one more time, my brother. And of course, guys, the album is out everywhere that you get your music. Go dig into that. If you have not listened to the album, man, there's something that is missing in you that you need to, really find
the
and
GOAT
fill
in
yourself
you will
in.
not be discovered till you listen to the album and discover how great of a person you
are.
Because